This is Doki Literature Club. As you can tell, this is not my first time playing the game, but I wanted to record it. This is the full playthrough. Let's get into it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Doki Literature Club features sensitive content and themes that may be disturbing for some players and should be approached with caution. In-game content warnings for such material can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. The settings menu also contains a link to the external web page that lists all content warnings. Would you like a brief chronological overview of these content warnings now? Contains moderate thematic spoilers. No. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game-playing training in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Yes. Okay, this is Doki Literature Club. Oh, wow. This is some banger music. Let's see. I think the one I like the most is the girl with the pink hair, but I also like the girl with the purple hair. I like Yuri and not Doki. Okay. Let's load game. Oh wait, not load game, new game. I'm playing on the mobile version, if you couldn't tell. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and eye down in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. But maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you said it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Abby. Well, if people stare at you for acting like a couple, I don't want them to think... Word. Frick. I can't use my one F-bomb right now. I can't. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly more speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Abby, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I already told you I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure that it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I should probably slow down at least. Sayori likes to worry about me a little too much when I'm perfectly content getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I get myself lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I I guess seeing her worry so much about me does make me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so it's like, know what? Well, then you can come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member and not thinking in cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have all this planned out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori around the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Abby, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, where's this game into this situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, not Tuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently not Tuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Abby. Monica smiles sweetly. We didn't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come on, Ab. Come sit down, Abby. We made room for you at the table so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori topples her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You know, tell me. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismisses the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a nice hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insult Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so it's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy than make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, what happened with the I here? What happened with the I here? Unfulfilling. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But that makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Abby, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how much little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I quietly mutter to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that live deep in complex fantasy worlds. Like the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is so amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on. feeling passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid, but the moment I walked in, it's obvious by the way that her eyes like that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like about a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I have been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. I read a bunch of horror mangas. I read horror and manga. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at things, at the world. If only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes startled to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just so cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki ever tried. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the love of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. These voices are exhausting me. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share poems with each other. That way everyone is equal. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us be a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Abby? Monica smiles at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and this might turn us off. All four girls stare back at me with projected eyes. I'm sorry, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting Abby looks over at me once more. Abby, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Abby, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and me never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Dude, when am I gonna get to do anything? It's just clicking. Sure, might as well. Yay! When I play by myself, it's shorter, but when I play while recording it, it's so long. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I realize Natsuki is like 2 apples tall. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And Yuri's like 7 feet tall. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Finally, we get to do something fun. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poems the most. I like Natsuki. Sugar. I think she likes baking and manga. So. Anime. Candy. Papa. Oh, do you like Papa? I was just choosing that to be funny. Strawberry. Lollipop. Pink. I think she likes cute things. Skirt. Did she look for her? Kawaii. Nibble. Parfait. Fluffy. Let's do lipstick. Freaking swimsuit. Poof. Cute like her. Socks. Oh, I thought it was just. I was just going away. Hi again, Abby. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. When I'm back at the literature club, I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promise, Abby. I hope this wasn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if he was just planning to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Simply defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Abby always gives it his. I'm not a he. I'm a she. Or a they. Abby always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helped me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Abby can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. If that's so. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. I usually read in real life. I love reading. I go into my bed, then I read, then I never come out of my room. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a bookshelf since I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically picked the book. Phew. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Look, I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Look. Sometimes. Manga is it's one of those things where you can't really admit you're into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you pick it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out a stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I got a closer look at the box that she's wearing. Parfait Girls is a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it for the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I can tell you one thing, Abby. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly well. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Yeah, wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. They wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. And like that. I guess it'd be easier close together like this. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and gets an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, remaining the additional space. While she hopes I won't notice, I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and look through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe it's sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Let's talk about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I grew out of it since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be any plot? Well, obviously. I think I wouldn't enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. There's this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but that just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama, like when they get into all their backstories, and when the romance starts to happen. That's what really makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Guys, that's so. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good place. Now the chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a second. Unless she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? How does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would never get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, out of all the hobbies to pick from the mangas, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? Oh, she's so cute. Wait, I want to save that picture. There we go. Return. We'll read on for a few more minutes. I finished the couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? You should not orbit me. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They'd think manga is just for kids. I can't bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of loser vibe, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers all the time. It's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it especially gets bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's like a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. If she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. So being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, this thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? I just need to make sure we have enough time. You look pretty cozy over here. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. If you don't know what 12 inches is, it's a foot. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hands it towards Natsuki. You're giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Let's finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bad, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's face. Enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if we don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. And I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember right from last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I did something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much information since I've really never done this before. Well, that's everyone ready. Well, now that everyone's ready, there we go. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. Why is she writing on a leaf? Torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from everything. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poems to first? So let's go Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki. Then Sayori. Okay. Monica! I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I just wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Happy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. What did she say? Wait, let me check my history. Let me check the history. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's nice sort of area that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think something that Doki would write. She's a good writer. So take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. There are lots of poems or stories stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Doki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. I can see why you're kind of poem to explore. I just wrote a few random words. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way for the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little less biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Yeah, I actually see. Yeah, I actually see. Because sometimes you just gotta put on a face to pretend. Then you can come home and be whatever you want. But listen to this. You can be whatever you want to be. Be whatever you want to be. Anywhere. Be yourself. Don't care what people think about you. You'll always be amazing. I see. Let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The sparkle protrude. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind. Like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. No, I realized that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side, looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the lines and words. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I am speaking too fast. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. gets too fixated on a specific point. You ain't talking about the ocean. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Just another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. You guys don't lift your pens. You guys don't lift your pens off the paper. Wow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More time enough to finish reading. The poem's called Sugar, and it's literally random words that I did not put together. Why are they just focused on it? It's not that good. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. No, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading me through it. So it's bad. No, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri raises her hands in her face. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What you're saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. I relate to Yuri. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. And the inner style, both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds things, that's why I relate to Yuri. Once I find my train of thought, my stammering is gone. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging thing. It might take you some time, but when it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Now Doki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Does that mean you do mind or you don't mind? Whatever. I will have to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Goes under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light. Damn it, you're right, fancy. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Is the time being tested, or is it a timed test? The last one yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing and in of the present, the living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have to... Okay, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. You do not have horrible handwriting. You write fancy. That's not what I was thinking at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Was it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it, to be honest. It's my first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance overran after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and best experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only sympathetically being compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, feeling to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn feeling it that way. I hadn't thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. But just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. No, maybe you're right. Well, I guess I'll have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Not Doki, because I read it for her. Okay, well, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, not Doki reads her poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And I think what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been... I'm an asshole. I am an asshole in this game. I don't want to be an asshole. I used 3 out of my 5. 4 now. I used 4 A-words out of my 5. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great. Well, let me show you what real poetry literature looks like. Anyway, I ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort got stuck and get caught in her throat. What's that? Whatever. Oh, you just don't understand anything. Like I already told you, you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out that if the win or loss that she liked my poem. In that case, you still need to show me yours, right? Oh, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, kids can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I get the message, but really? Okay. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it, but just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing's gotta be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing is style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But another nice thing about simple writing is what it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I pose my poem to next? Sayori! This is a good poem, Abby. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? I'm trained all the he's to she's. But I'm not a he. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Ow. I guess I'm really happy with that you just wrote one. It reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Abby, deep down you're not selfish at all, right? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing that this means to her and all. Yeah, and make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? This will be my day waking you. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you asking me to whistle play a raining day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I'm not sure. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I'm an asshole. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh, I used my fifth one. Okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't finish saying one, so I said as. Okay. So I got one left. Didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Okay, Manos. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Oh wait, that's what I was anticipating to get myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Why is that on Yuri and Natsuki? They gingerly exchanged watch YouTube, their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand. I guess you could say that it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? But it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Abby did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Abby liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Abby appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Abby started showing up. Natsuki. Oh, Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Abby, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not for them to have them figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Abby. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Abby? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like you know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be Natsuki, Yuri, or help me Sayori. Help me Sayori. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, trying to get any words I had in my mouth. So it's I turn to Yuri. Yuri expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Abby, well, that's her problem. This is not about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, and let's say Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that upset her in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And your poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. But why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Let's say he's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same type they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands up proud for me. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Yuri sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president, thanks to Monica. You know it's my turn. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things. I'm not that weird with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious. It's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person. Really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. But actually, it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Ellie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. And not to myself, newfound determination. I think I'm going to do a series on this and not the full gameplay in this video. Abby, ready to walk home? Here, let's go. I'll finish up this day, then I'll write the poem, then I'll end it. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion now. That's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Effie. It's nice that I get to spend time with you and but seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's this is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but doesn't really need to stop there. Well, let's see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. More than that, for herself, it's easy to use Natsuki as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. I'm writing another one for Sayori. Yuri. I mean Natsuki. There we go. Jumpy. She likes cute poems. Ribbon. Boop. Let's do chocolate. Nibble. Hair. Marshmallow. Let's see. Playground. There we go. Swimsuit. So Yuri likes deep and brooding poems. Not Cookie likes two columns and there's like an in between. Okay. Melody. Alyssa. Candy. Giggle. Kawaii. Doki. Doki. Fluffy. Let's do music. And lollipop. So this is where I'm gonna end this video. Bye.